So the dot chart is also under pressure. If we zoom out a little bit, we can actually see that better. But dot is currently testing key levels. So what is important is to understand that there is a cluster of support around 220 to 230. If that breaks, it opens the door to a test of the $1.75 level, maybe even a bit lower, 143, 111. Pressure is downward on this chart, clearly. I'm still tracking 2 bearish scenarios. I do not expect all-time highs to form. This chart gave us a 5-wave decline. So from an educational point of view, very important to understand if we have a 5-wave decline on a macro chart, on an altcoin chart, it's typically not clearly bullish unless we can get some proper impulses. Now, this here was really questionable. It could have turned into something, but the pullback here was so deep that it just didn't make sense to really follow a bullish pathway anymore. That became clear more than a year ago. So it's possible that, we saw that wave 1 to the downside, and then all of this is part of a wave 2, and we can still go lower. Resistance here would be between $5.24 and $10.03. In case we get a bounce from here, it could take us into that resistance area, but then I would monitor this resistance area closely for a reaction, because the risk would be high that a third wave down starts from there. Or, and that would be more directly bearish, if it's the orange count, we already topped in Roman wave 2 here in March 24, long time ago. And this is a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up. This is a third wave down, which has already reached minimum targets, the 138% extension at 230. And so from here, we could get a fourth wave bounce, maybe even after another low. That, any further downside from here would shift probabilities even more towards the orange scenario. Again, then we could get a wave 4 bounce and a fifth wave down, and it would unfold like that. So pressure remains downward. I don't even see any reaction here. A reaction here wouldn't be surprising though, but there's literally nothing there. So yeah, pressure appears downward. Earliest indication, I'd say that a low of sorts has formed. Yeah, probably a break above the last swing high, which formed here at 280. But as long as we are below 280, there isn't even an indication that, that even a local recovery is unfolding. So pressure down for now.